It's Friday, May 16th, 2014. I am Frankie Finger, and you're watching an all-new episode of Ask Frankie Friday.
Ask Frankie Friday. Not today. Don't ask him today. Ask Frankie Friday. Well, maybe you should ask him something today. Ask Frankie Friday. You know what? Go ahead and ask him something today. Ask Frankie Friday. Then he'll answer you on Friday.
That's right. What up, homies? Thanks for tuning in once again for an all-new Ask Frankie episode.
What's that? You like my bracelet?
I got it in the mail. It's been a very weird time for FSS lately.
Alright.
Seems like we just had an Ask Frankie the other day.
Whoa!
Alright, so what are we getting into today? No, I'm asking you. What are we getting into? Oh, okay. Well, I'll think of something. Here we go!
Let's answer your questions.
Alright, homies, the first question comes from the homie Tavian Edwards. He asks, I knew you said no coins, but what about US coins? Well, I used to say that US coins were okay if you taped them flat to paper, then folded them up, but too many people were still just tossing loose coins in an envelope, and 99 times out of 100, I would receive a torn up envelope with nothing in it.
You cannot send loose coins.
You just can't.
So it's easier just to say no coins, but I guess if you tape each US coin flat to a paper, fold that paper up over itself, and make them very secure, and they make it to me, I'll accept them. But if you send them loose in the envelope and they come out, that's on you. What I cannot accept is foreign coins. This includes Canadian coins. I do not live in Canada. My bank will not accept any kind of foreign coins. The reason is why. When they get foreign money, they have to send it over to that country and exchange it. If they get a bunch of coins, it weighs so much that it costs more than it's worth to ship them and get the money exchanged. So that's why they do not accept them, which in turn is why I cannot accept them. So no foreign coins whatsoever. US coins, maybe, if you got some tape and you tape them flat and fold them.
It is what it is.
Alright guys, the next one is from the homie Skateboarding Potato. Why do you use high kicks? That is a very good question. When I first started, I found that high kicks made it a little bit easier for me to learn tricks, but now I'm just used to them.
Point blank period.
It's not the popular thing to do, I know, but that's okay with me. Most people like a low, medium style kick that looks more like a skateboard in proportion, but me, I have fun with the high kicks, so that's what I'm gonna use.
It is what it is.
Alright guys, the next one is from the homie Nuno Abaro. Frankie, can I get a spin on the weirdo wheel and try and win something? I'm sorry homie, but I gotta keep it fair to the homies who've sent in a Frankie mail order in order to get a spin. So if you send in Frankie mail with an order, you can have a chance at a spin, but without sending in Frankie mail with an order, I'm sorry.
It is what it is.
I gotta keep it fair. It wouldn't be fair to give someone a spin who hasn't sent in Frankie mail with an order to the people who have. So that's why I don't. Alright guys, the next one is from Rafael Tan Bueno. Do you attend the Flatface Rendezvous? You know what? I haven't been to one. I would like to attend one. Hopefully I will one day. I have to work, pay bills, all that boring stuff, so it's hard for me to take little trips just to fingerboard. If I ever win the lottery or get mega rich somehow,
I'll do that stuff all the time. Yeah.
Alright guys, the next one is from Finger Flickin' Boy. Frankie, is it okay that I ride switch all the time instead of regular? What? It took me a very long time to learn some switch tricks, so I would say that's a good thing. There are no rules to fingerboarding no matter what anyone might tell you. You have to have your fingers tucked, you have to have a good style, you can't do this, you can't do that. There's no rule book for fingerboarding. So all that's made up. Fingerboard the way that's fun for you. And I'm talking to everyone out there. If you use 3 fingers, 4 fingers, if you use your whole arm, if that's the way that's fun for you,
Then do it that way.
You already know.
alright guys, the last question of the day comes from Adrienne Cowlin. Frankie, can I have your Gator FB mold for free if you're not using it? I get asked this question a lot, if people can have stuff that I'm not using. Like, look at these fingerboards. I'm not using them. Why don't I just give them away? The answer is, if I bought stuff and paid money for it just to give it away, that'd be kind of silly, right? Next, I do have a collection, and that's why I keep fingerboard stuff. But not only did I spend money on things like the fingerboard mold, I couldn't just say, here, take it for free. I would have to spend money to ship it to you. If you live in another country, that could be 10 bucks minimum. So it wouldn't be just the money I spent for the mold, but I'd actually have to pay to give it to you for free. So if I could afford to do that, I would, but unfortunately I can't. Like I said, if I get rich one day, I'll do all sorts of stuff. You guys can have these. I'll just fling them over there. I won't even need a collection because I'll be collecting money.
Be all good.
Alright guys, thank you to everyone who asked the question. If you have a question for me, the best place in the world to put it
It's right down there.
so put them below. Alright, after the Q&A, we usually check out a few random trick clips that were sent in by you guys. That's right. Give me that button!
Chewbacca. Sickety. Jubilee hot. Gnarly. You like that cool?
Awesome trick clips, homies. You too can have a trick clip featured right here on FSS. It's super easy. All you have to do is email a single trick clip along with your YouTube name to fsstotd@yahoo.com. Okay. I've been getting some awesome Frankie mail lately, so you know what that
means.
Let's read some Frankie mail.
Alright, homies, the first one comes from the homie Jack S., who lives in Middleton, Wisconsin. He sent $1. Let's see what he has to say. Alright, he says, "Yo, Frankie, I sent $1. I want a remix sticker. Thanks. From Jack. P.S. You're the best." Thank you very much, Jack. Be on the lookout for your Frankie mail order, and you are going to have a chance at the Weirdo Wheel in just a bit. Alright, guys, the next one is in a very colorful envelope. This one is from the homie Megan W., who lives in Middletown, New Jersey.
She's the one who sent me the cool bracelet, so I had to wear it today.
She sent $6. Let's see what she has to say. "Dear Frankie, you're the best.
Thank you.
You're awesome at fingerboarding.
Thank you.
Keep up the great work. Can I please have a Yo-Yay sticker and a bright green chair? Also, could you sign the chair? Thanks a ton.
Yo-Yay.
Yo, homie, Megan W. P.S. Can you give my channel a shout out? My YouTube name is Meggie Weiler."
Shout out to the channel, Meggie Weiler. It is what it is.
And Megan also sent a very cool picture, very colorful, FSS with the stripes, little hand. I love FSS. Got the little Frankie, got the hand, got the big Frankie.
You already know.
Just very cool, lots of cool stuff. Thank you very much for the awesome picture. I definitely have to hang that on the wall of fame.
It is what it is.
Stay tuned because later in this episode you're going to have a chance at the Weirdo Wheel. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Thank you to all the homies who've ever sent in Frankie mail. If you would like to send in Frankie mail and or buy an FSS product, all you have to do is send your mail to Frankie Fingerdex, P.O. Box 256, Beverly Shores, Indiana 46301, USA. To see all available products and prices, please press pause now. Sorry, no coins. Alright, so I received 2 letters, but we've still got to spin that wheel! Alright, homies, thanks for tuning in for the Weirdo Wheel. And just so you know, this episode of the Weirdo Wheel has been brought to you by nature.
Thank you, nature.
Alright, so it's a very easy Weirdo Wheel this week. Only 2 homies have sent in Frankie mail with orders, so the wheel is already set up with the prizes. Now, I did write them a little bit differently and draw the guy in there, but they are the same prizes in the same places. Let's go around. Original sticker, remix sticker, pack of Weirdo Wheels, pack of Slippy tape, Yo-Yay and a head sticker, change and a remix sticker, pack of pivot cups, a head sticker, Yo-Yay sticker, change sticker, back to original. Frankie says,
Yo-Yay!
Alright, and the 2 homies that are getting a spin are Megan W. from Middletown, New Jersey, and Jack S. from Middleton, Wisconsin.
Middle.
And just a heads up before we spin here, the mail I get on Saturdays always goes on the following week's Weirdo Wheel. So if you're wondering, hey, today's Friday, what if my mail comes tomorrow? It'll be on next week's Weirdo Wheel, so don't worry. Alright, so Megan W. gets the first spin. Let's see what it's going to be. I'm going to click it over here to the first spot in original sticker, and I'm going to give it a spin. Megan W., this one's for you. Pack of Slippy tape.
Nice!
Alright, and I almost flung the whole wheel off the table. Next up, we got the homie Jack S. What's it gonna be? This one's for you, Jack. Here we go. Yo-Yay and a head sticker.
Nice!
So there it is, homies. Megan W. is going to get a free pack of Slippy tape, which will be shipped separately, so don't worry when you open your Frankie mail order and don't see the Slippy tape. It is coming separately, and the homie Jack S. is getting a free Yo-Yay and head sticker, which is going to be in the same envelope as your Frankie mail order, so it's all good. Thank you to everyone who's sent in Frankie mail, hoping to get a shot at the wheel, and if you want a shot at it, you know what you gotta do. Back to you, Frankie. Thank you, Frankie.
Sweet babies!
Like Frankie said, if you would like a shot at the Weirdo Wheel, you know what you gotta do. Send in Frankie mail with an order. And just so you know why it has to be with an order, I don't think it'd be fair if someone who didn't have an order won a spin over someone who did. So that's the reason I do it that way. So send in your Frankie mail with an order today.
That was a rhyme.
Alright then, Bubbles and Bubbats, that is it for this episode of Ask Frankie. Don't forget to help me name my trucking company in this week's TFT comment contest. And after you do that, don't forget that you gotta email your trick clips to be featured right here on FSS. Email your pics and drawings for the Frankie frame and represent. Send in your Frankie mail and or buy an FSS product. Ask me a question for next Friday's Ask Frankie episode. Thank you guys for watching and supporting FSS. I really appreciate. Now very gently without popping the screen on your e-machine. I will see you guys sooner than later.